Hi, it's raining in Brisbane, but we are joined by a very special guest here on Times of India Sports YouTube. It's none other than Grace Hayden,
Hi,
daughter
hello.
of Matthew Hayden, former Australian cricketer, the legend of the game. Grace, how overwhelming does cricket get to you at times?
I mean, of course, especially when India and Australia are coming head to head. We're obviously two incredibly talented sides. We've got star-studded lineups, so the rivalry is always intense, and it always has been. But that's why we love it. That's all sport that has to offer. You want to have that little bit of fire.
Yeah. So you reckon the fire is very much alive between the two teams, or have they become friends you wouldn't like them to be because they're the cool cats you don't want them to be on the field now?
Look, I think because IPL's around, obviously, these players are playing together, they're intertwining all the time. But I think when you are stepping onto the field, playing for your country, none of that matters. And it always has been the case. You want to win for your country. So it's one of those things that happens.
Growing up, when you used to see your father on the television screen, he was always up for a big fight in the middle, right?
Always.
So did you enjoy that when it used to happen? Go daddy, go give it to him?
Absolutely. I mean, my dad is a big, I guess, teddy bear giant. Like when you actually meet him in person off the field. But as soon as he stepped on the field, it was like, whole new person. I'm ready to be a competitive monster.
Yeah.
You didn't want to mess with dad, that's for sure.
So you reckon there are any Indian cricketers who are up for a fight that often? You liked Virat Kohli when he was at his aggressive best, or do you like him now when he's mellowed down and becoming that good boy in the slips?
I think a good mix between the two is always exciting. You're always going to get that intense rivalry in sport. When we kind of want to see it as viewers too. You don't want it to be that too mellow because I don't know, you want to see friendships, obviously, but you also want to see battles. Because it means so much to these players too. They want to win. They don't want to just go out there and have a little hit around. They're out here to succeed for their country. So you're always going to get that rivalry. It is what it is. If that was you and me playing sport, you want to win. You don't want to lose.
Just tell us something about yourself. What are you up to these days? What are you doing? How often have you been to India? How much do you like that part of the world?
I love India, and I mean, I always heard a lot about India growing up from my dad. He'd bring spices home, so I'd always be trying Indian food. So people would always ask me,
what food is the favorite?
Oh, I love a dal curry.
Dal curry,
always love a dal curry. Or a roti. Love the roti. But Dad would always bring India home to us. So people would always say to me, did you struggle at first with the Indian food? And I said, no, hell no, I love it. But also just the passion that you guys have for cricket is just next to none. I mean, it's so enthralling to be part of such an incredible atmosphere every single time that you're there. So
just last couple of questions. If you would pick one player from this Indian cricket team you would pay the top dollar to watch, who would that be?
Rishabh Pant. I think his comeback story has been sensational. I mean, we saw him go as the most expensive player in IPL history just recently. And we all saw the vision of the accident, and for him to come back and still start and even make this incredible team is just a credit to him. The hard work, determination, mentally that would have been really tough to come back from. So, I don't know. Obviously, I'm Australian, but I'm proud of him, and he's obviously a great strength as a player, as a person. He's always been exceptionally lovely. I don't know. He's definitely an inspiring player, and I'll always remember that.
Short and sweet response to the prediction for the series. Which way is it going?
Obviously, we've got 1-1, but I think Australia's going to take out the rest.
All right. Thank you for sparing time, Grace. Lovely talking to you.
Thank you, everyone.